Hello. I would like to talk to you about writing, saving, and submitting your thought paper assignments for this course. Let's go ahead and jump into our modules. And in the course information module, you'll remember from my introduction video that the thought paper topics are here in the course information. So let's go ahead and click on that assignment. I hope that you had the opportunity to print this PDF out, but I would like to review it briefly so that if there are any questions or concerns, you can reach out to me to have those addressed. So here in the thought paper assignments, you'll see that for this Psychology 157 course, you need to be submitting your paper that has been written in APA format. Now, I realize that not all students have a strong background in APA, as most students who went through high school in the United States were taught extensively about MLA. We don't use MLA in psychology, so I need you to review this handout in depth so that you can see the way that you need to write and format your paper in order to maximize your points. So I've given you this brief instructional guideline for APA. Please do not Google APA. This will lead you into many areas of APA that are not needed for this course. So, looking here at the handout, you'll be able to see that you will be completing 2 thought papers for this course, that each thought paper is worth 75 points, that your thought paper needs to be saved as a PDF document. The reason for that is saving your document as a PDF will lock in your format so that you don't lose points because of shifts between regular word processing and Canvas. Now, if you submit your thought paper after the due date on Canvas, you will lose 50% of the 75 points. Thought papers should be only 3 pages long. They shouldn't be longer than 3 pages, nor shorter. This means that your thought paper does not require a cover sheet or title page. So for these assignments, I want you to be thinking about the information you've learned in your modules and the PowerPoints for this course. These are not research papers. This means that you do not need to research anything outside of what is given to you in this Canvas course shell. Here's the format. So APA format says that you need 1-inch margins all around. You should be using 12-point Times New Roman font, double space everything. You'll use left alignment, and all I need at the top of each of your pages is your first and last name as a header. There are no titles, and you don't need any page numbers. Okay, for writing style, I need you to focus on correct grammar, use correct spelling, paragraph structure. You should have multiple paragraphs for this 3-page paper. You should have absolutely no contractions and no informal language such as slang or obscenities. Also, you should not be quoting. Everything that you say in your thought paper should be your own words. Okay, for grading, you can also access the rubric for this assignment on Canvas, and we'll go ahead and look at that in a moment. For thought paper 1, you will be talking about the socio-cultural context of your own development, making sure to include concepts from Module 1. And in thought paper 2, you'll be focusing on Vygotskian theory and helping to teach a child 3 different skills. So remember that there's a posted rubric for this assignment, and I highly suggest that after you have written thought paper 1, you go back to that rubric as well as the score you received to make any adjustments to maximize the points that you receive for thought paper 2. Okay, let's jump outside of this module for a moment and look here at the sample thought paper. The sample thought paper will show you that there's a 1-inch margin, that my name is used as a header on each page, that there are various paragraphs, that the thought paper is 3 pages long and does not include any quotations, slang, or contractions. So go ahead and review my own thought paper as a sample in guiding the way that you do your thought paper. Let's go ahead and scroll down a bit and look at where it is in the module that you can see the thought paper 1 assignment. So there it is, thought paper 1. It is in Unit 2. You can go ahead and click on that thought paper 1 assignment. And again, you disregard this date, but again you can see the information that I already reviewed in the handout. Here's the rubric for you. So you'll receive 25 points for content, 25 points for use of lecture or book, lecture being your PowerPoints, 15 points for grammar, and 10 points for APA format. Again, you see the requirements for APA writing there. So before I finish, I would like to remind you that this thought paper should be saved as a PDF and submitted on Canvas by the required due date. So if you have any questions about the thought paper, feel free to email me or post a question on the discussion board so that your fellow students can see what your questions or concerns are. Okay, I will see you in the next course information video that I will post for the next unit.